by a mile. Feeling comfortable out there?
Yeah. I just got to a good start. Me and Coach Grasso talked, and he was like, I need to be more aggressive, of course. He was telling me that we need to get more post touches. I think before this game, I only had 8 post touches last year. We ran through the post. But he just told me to step up, and I definitely need to step up this game. We really needed this one, but we'll get back in the lab and figure some things out.
Jared, just talk about his big night.
Bash was terrific. I mean, I wish I had 12 of him right now. When the lights go on, he gives me everything he has, and I couldn't be prouder of any guy in our program, maybe anyone I've ever coached. When I came in, Bash was in bad shape and wasn't prepared to play the way we want to play, and he's worked his tail off to get in shape, and it's the reason he's having nights like this, and he's going to continue to get better.
I mean, defensively, he came in, I think, 45% 3 points allowed on the season. You allowed another, tough night. Just talk about, what's teams are kind of having the way against you guys out there.
Well, 3-point percentage defense you can't control. Ken Pomeroy did a study on it. You only control 3-point attempts taken against your team. You can't control 3-point percentage defense. You control how teams shoot at the free throw line against you more than you control 3-point percentage defense. So eventually that's going to come back to earth. I don't concern myself with that number. I mean, obviously I wish they didn't shoot the ball as well as they did, but they only took 23s. We're trying to hold teams under 23-point attempts. That number is going to come back to earth because it's been analytically proven that you can't control 3-point percentage defense.
It was interesting, at least at the beginning of the game, you had the 5 starters, then you pulled them and then put in the second unit. What was kind of the thought process behind that?
Trying to get some guys a look and kind of keep our guys' legs, I was hoping, for later in the game. I thought we'd kind of get into their bench a little bit, and we had some struggles early on, so we kind of went away from it and went with the group who was playing the hardest in the second half.
Bash, in terms of having a good offensive night, are you a guy who only takes 1 or 2 shots to get going? Do you just need to see the ball go in once or twice, or is it something that you felt you had coming into the game?
Well, my natural position is playing in the post, so getting more touches in the post is what I've been trying to do the whole season. But I know with the offense we run really fast. We shoot a lot of threes, but it's just I'm shooting pretty decent from the 3, but that's just not my game. I don't like taking a lot of jump shots. I like earning a lot of my points from the free throw line. I always believe in scoring when the time stops. And that's the best way to get ahead of teams. But when he said that I get more touches in the post, I was happy. I was thinking that we can play more in the post, and then when they start collapsing on me, I hit my shooters and we'll knock it down. But that's something new. We haven't played in the post a lot this whole season, so it's just something we have to get used to.
Bash, is this a good time for a break in the sense that you guys can kind of, obviously focus on your studies, but also assess and then make some corrections that maybe could, help going forward?
I mean, it is, but at the same time, I have a really bad taste in my mouth because of the season that we're having. I know we're a new group together, a new coaching staff, but like Coach said, this is not one of those years where we're reconstructing or we're trying to build. No, this is right now, right here. And I only have 2 years left. My 3 years here, I don't remember the last time I was 500. So we just really got to turn it around and really figure things out and figure out who to play and figure out guys that I need to step up every single night. You just can't do it in practice. You have to do it every single night.
Jared, when you have a player say that after just 9 games, do you feel like your message is resonating with the guys, that you're building towards something?
Yeah, I think they know what my expectations are, and I have very high expectations for this group. And the flip side to that is our season starts January 2nd. I mean, this is all fun and good, and I wish, listen, I'm the sorest loser and biggest competitor there is. So, but I also know that our real season starts January 2nd, and we have 19 days to improve until January 2nd. Of course, I'd love to beat Dartmouth and beat Iowa, but by the start of league play, we need to be significantly better, and that's on me. This is my program, this is my team, and I have to figure it out. So I told these guys, I have to figure this out, and my staff needs to figure this out. And as a group, I need some of my leaders, Sebastian Towns, Taylor McHugh, Adam Grant, to kind of step up and get some of the other guys playing as hard as they do. I thought our group was very competitive in the second half. I don't know why we weren't in the first half. And again, that's something I need to figure out as a coach, and I take it on myself. I need to get this group better, and I need to figure out the moves to make in order by January 2nd for us to be a team that compete to obviously make the conference tournament and then make a run in the conference tournament. And my expectation is that's going to happen. Hopefully we'll have Ike and Duba back in early January, which could clean up some of our point guard issues, and we're going to get this thing turned around. And I've said from jump, I'm not scared of this challenge. I kind of embrace it, and yeah, I'm disappointed in the way we're playing, but we're going to figure this out and we're going to get it right. And sometimes you need to go through this stuff. Like, this is part of becoming a real program. Guys take over programs. It doesn't happen overnight. Like, it sounds good, and you want your guys to believe that, but it's not a reality. There's a process to it. And guys who embrace the process and understand, once you start seeing success and start feeling good about yourselves, we're going to put a run together. We're going to win some games. So I'm not panicked. I just know there's a lot of work we need to do in the next 19 days, and this is going to become training camp for us. We're going to go back to the drawing board, and for the next 19 days, it's going to be training camp, and January 2nd, hopefully by that point, we're a better basketball team.
You mentioned Ike. Is he close to doing anything basketball-wise at this point, or?
He'll go to the doctor on Saturday, and we'll know more then. You know, he had surgery a week and a half ago, so we'll go back to the doctor and then kind of reassess what he's going to do rehab-wise moving forward. So there's no set date for it. I think we'll probably know more after Saturday, but, you know, he's another guy who obviously we would love to have back because of his toughness and competitiveness, and I'm used to having tough, competitive dudes. I mean, I just came from a program where we had some tough killers, guys who, when the lights went on, were ready to really play. And I'm trying to instill that in some of our guys, and I hope they start picking it up. But that's what I'm used to being around. That's why I love this kid so much, because I know when the lights go on, he's going to bring it. And I'm used to having 12 guys when the lights go on. Those are the 30 best days of the year. You work 365 days to play in 30 college basketball games. So all the work they do is for 30 nights. So sometimes I have a hard time understanding, how can you put all that work in for 300 and however many days of the year, and then the 30 you get to play real games with the lights on, with the crowd and refs, and this is it, how guys can come out flat and energyless. And it's something I need to figure out because it's my team, and I'm going to have to find a way to reach them.